Hi guys, welcome back. I am back with another video. So for today, this is going to be my first time doing any cooking video on this channel. So I said let's start with something simple, and that is going to be a quick breakfast meal, which is going to be eggs and sausages. You guys will see how I make it. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so let's start with the ingredients that you need. So you'll need sliced bread, some eggs, you'll need cheese, a fork and a bowl. Here I'm going to be using some chicken breasts, but you can also use roast beef if you have it. I'll be using butter, black pepper, and finally I'll be using salt for this video. So that's all that you need. Okay, so we can get started by cracking 2 eggs into the bowl. So once you have that ready, we'll go ahead and put seasonings into the eggs. So to keep it simple, I only use salt and black pepper, but you can also add your own seasonings into it. So I have put salt, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put the black pepper in. And now we're gonna go ahead and start mixing the seasonings in the egg, and make sure you mix it well so that the seasonings blend in with the egg properly. Alright, now that's all done. Let's go ahead and turn on the stove. I've turned it on a little bit below medium. Okay, after a few seconds, we're gonna go ahead and put in our butter. And so we're gonna leave it for a few seconds, for about 30 seconds for it to heat up. And make sure you spread the butter all around, because we're gonna when we put the eggs, we want to make sure that it has butter covered up all the way. So I've waited a couple of seconds. We're gonna go ahead and start putting in our eggs, because our pan is all heated up. And make sure you spread it all everywhere, and also have your bread ready, because we don't want the eggs to be heated up too much before we can start putting our bread on it. So I'll go ahead and grab our bread. So take the first bread and just try to take some of the liquid from the egg, and if you don't find liquid, you can go around and get it from the other side and just flip it. Do the same with the other bread. So now we're gonna let it sit there for a few seconds, probably 30 seconds, and let it heat. But don't let it burn. So we're back. We're gonna go ahead and flip the whole egg around and let it sit for a few more seconds as well. So while we're waiting for this, we should start preparing the chicken breast that we have, the cheese, and then, like I said earlier, if you don't have the chicken breast, you can also replace it with roast beef, or you could also just option out from chicken or beef and just put in vegetables. So here I've put the cheese on one side, and on the other side I'm going to be putting the chicken breast that I showed you guys earlier. So we'll let that sit in for a few more seconds until the cheese melts. Once our cheese has melted, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my favorite dressings. So you can put anything in it, but I like ketchup and mayonnaise together, so I'm gonna go ahead and put ketchup on one side and mayonnaise on the other side. If you like your sandwich dry, then you don't really have to do this process. Once we have that done, we're gonna go ahead and now start folding our eggs from both sides. After we have both eggs folded, we're gonna go ahead and fold the whole bread around. So as you guys can see, our bread has started to be brown, so We do not need to let it sit for more than 5 seconds afterwards, and we're just gonna go ahead and take it off. You can flip it around for a few seconds and just take it off because it's basically done. Alright, so our egg is all done. We're gonna go ahead and take it off, and without turning off the stove, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our sausages. Here I'm using beef sausages. Since I'm an Orthodox Christian, I'm not allowed to eat pork, and most sausages are pork, so if you're an Orthodox Christian, please make sure you use the beef version of sausage. And so we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of oil. We'll also let this heat for a few seconds before we put in our sausages. Okay, when the pan is heated up, we're gonna go ahead and start putting in our sausages. So I'm gonna be using only 2 pieces. From here on, the steps are really easy. All you have to do is make sure your sausages don't burn. Keep rolling them around so that it gets heat all sides. And just wait for it to be well cooked for about, I would say, 1.5 minutes. Sausages don't really take that long to get cooked. So make sure that you're checking on it every 15 seconds so that you can roll it all around and get the heat all sides. So I like my sausages well cooked, so I'm gonna wait until I see those burns that you see all over. But if you don't like it well cooked, then you don't really have to wait that long. You can just go ahead and take it off of the pan. So now it looks like our sausages are well cooked and they're ready to come off of the pan. So we're just gonna go ahead and take them off of the pan. Alright, so there you have it. Our eggs and sausages is all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you tried it to let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. And any other feedback, I would be open to hear them out. Alright, so that was it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and share this video. So until next time, bye guys.